Welcome back, guys. Here we are in round 3, about to challenge our opponent. We tried doing one game already, and the match failed. The app was kind of lagging, so let's see if we can get this one started. All right, looks like we are going. Definitely enjoying doing this tournament, getting a chance to see a variety of decks. All right, and we have to place first. So we're gonna start with Courtier in the corner, playing Order. He's going to potentially be lane denial. Order is really good about doing that. That's kind of their shtick. So we'll see what he ends up putting down, because there's a couple different Order decks I think out there that are pretty good. I personally like the double Castellant Beast deck. It's just really fun to basically make your opponent kill themselves. Lokian Prince. So, Ren damage. We don't run any Ren damage, so Lokian Princes are just basically a dude there. Lotan, though. So he's going to be playing an Elf deck. Lotan is pretty good. Really beefs up those Elf units, so... And he's wanting them on either side of him and in front of him, so... Hungering Vampire Lords right in the middle there is probably the best setup for us. And I've played a few Elf decks before. They're pretty solid. I just feel he is playing one Castellant. Okay, so we want to try and avoid doing damage over in that corner. Vorus on our Hungering Vampire Lord. He's going to be playing some good units there, forcing us to try and remove them and take extra damage. So, with this hand, nothing I want to play turn 1 here. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Gonna get the beast going. It just means we really don't want to play a unit over there. Alpha Griff Charger all by itself is only 3 damage. He's not getting any kind of bonus damage out of it. And won't against us because we're not playing anything that costs 7 or more. So I think just gonna draw 2 more cards again. I really like to be reactive to what the opponent is doing with this deck, and when they're only playing 1 or 2 cards, it's best just to keep drawing more cards, have more options in hand. Alright. He gets to gain some health if anything is removed. So, I think... I think at this point, I'm just going to play Murderous Vargeist. And draw a card. So he needs to get a beast on Lotan to really get the extra damage out of his elves. But he also wants the beast on Castellant so that he can crack back damage. So, and he keeps drawing cards too, so Frightful Touch doesn't help a ton. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Terrify can come in handy. Turn off his beasts, for a few turns, let them just sit in their lanes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play another Murderous. He's not pushing a ton of damage through like I'm used to Order doing. He is stockpiling a bunch of cards in hand, so just like me, he's probably going to have plenty of removal and answers to some things when I really start putting out some more of the actual threats. So right now, I'm just going to draw another card though. So there he's got the beast now. So any of his elves are going to... Ooh, and he's got the razor shell. So take 3 from the enraged next turn if we get rid of the razor shell. And if we don't get rid of it, and he does have another elf in hand, I'm going to take a total of 9 damage. Could play the Fearsome there then, turning it dormant for a couple turns. I think the best bet is just to not deal with it at all and get it removed. So I think what we'll do is Tactical Formation, since that's the one I want to remove. Swap over with this guy, and then play our Devour. So that way you get the quest corner completed, and we get our Murderous shuffled back into our library. So we just take the 3 now. So now with that there though, all he's got to do is play a beast in front of Castellant, and we'll be taking 3 damage. There's a beast, so we'll be taking 3 damage. Take 6 from the Blessing. Restarts the enraged. So alright. Think what I'll do is play so that's 5 damage coming up. Curse Strike though could keep that delayed for a while. Let's Terrify here. Let's go ahead and play Ravenous over here. And then next turn, I might use the Heroic Act and play a unit so we can get our blessing revealed as well, because we're gonna need our blessings. That's the thing with this deck, is it really needs the blessings. So gets rid of the Terrify. So we'll be taking 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 damage. He's got lethal on board, so playing the Curse Strike and rotating the guard backwards will save us 5 damage. Still be taking 4. Or we just devour. No, I think we Curse Strike here, rotate the guard backwards. And then we devour. No, instead of, yeah, we'll devour at this point. Next turn we can play the Fearsome to make that dormant then. So, but if we devour, we'll take 4 damage, 3 damage. So I think I'll play the Fearsome here then. Put this at 4. Oh, and he's got a blessing there, so yeah. Down to 2. All he needs is a piercing shot, and that will be game 1. Turned all of my stuff dormant. So yeah, I think the best move, if we survive here... Nope, not going to survive.